Hello, Cancer. These are your tarot cards for July of 2023. I'm Danielle Stimpson of Learn Reiki Philadelphia, and if you enjoy things like tarot, Reiki, or crystals, you should definitely hit that subscribe button because we have lots of fun over here. So let's go ahead and take a peek at what the month has in store for you. Okay, so this month is definitely best if approached as like a victory lap and an opportunity to reconnect and reassess some things in a really pleasant and friendly light. And here's what I mean. Focus of the month is this Four of Pentacles. And as you can see, this guy doesn't look super happy. He's pretty stern. And there's a time and a place to feel that way. This month is not it. This is confusion regarding values. This is disconnection from others. This is often seen as one of the miser cards, like holding on to your resources and like mine, kind of like, Lord of the Rings, my precious, this is the focus of the month. And there's definitely some good ways to approach this. What's the energy we're coming into the month with out of June? And that is the Chariot. That's the energy of unbridled movement forward, and you're very much in a steering position, deciding where you're going, how you're getting there, at what speed, and everything is in lockstep for future potential and just all of your momentum coming forward in a very, very important and powerful way. This is major arcana. So we can see how the energy of July is almost like a little bit hitting the brakes, and it's just as uncomfortable as slamming on the brakes would be. What is the challenge for the month? It's exactly that. Queen of Wands as a challenge, which is essentially shows up as a Queen of Wands in reverse would show up. This has a lot to do with having a lot of intensity to getting things done. That's what the suit of Wands does. And that's what the Queen wants to make happen and manage. But in this position, it has a lot to do more with like passion to a fault and overbearing, forcing things and like progress at any cost. And unfortunately, the cost would be huge if you went ahead and sort of tried to push things forward at the speed in which they've been moving so far. So what's the best path forward? What to make of this? What to do? It's actually quite simple and really rewarding. Reconnect with people. Reconnect with the people that you love and care about. This is sort of a look at this month less of the brakes being slammed and look at it more as, in general, an opportunity to take a victory lap and reconnect with some really great folks. The more that you socialize, which is all about the cups. Cups are about everything of the heart, everything that matters that isn't about money, property, work. This is about emotional fulfillment and connection with others. The Three of Cups is especially auspicious in that regard. This is even in a way like partying up and maybe going on a little bit of a vacation, that kind of thing, but definitely spending time with people who help you to feel renewed in spirit. Not so much like business coaches, but more like the people you feel fulfilled after having spent time with. That will give you the perspective that this sort of focus would take away from you. This would help you recalibrate your values and why you're pushing forward in the first place and what things matter to you, and allow you to set some goals that are more in alignment with what you intended in the first place. So what is the whispers from your guides, which is exactly what it sounds like? It's the Sun. This is unequivocally the best card in the deck. This is the card you want. You are basically a runaway chariot. No, not runaway. You're steering it very well. You've got all the momentum of the chariot rushing towards the best thing possible. And the only thing standing in your way is this sort of the best way I can summarize this guy is all work and no play makes a dull boy. Yeah, it's time to like step out of that a little bit, step out of the productivity trajectory and step back into remembering who you are and why you're here and what's important to you, and remembering to make time and space for your renewal so that you don't get burnt out or one day wake up and say, how did I get from where I started to where I am? I'm unhappy. So rather than seeing this as the brakes being slammed on and this feels very uncomfortable, choose to see it as something a little bit more like, let me reconnect with the people that matter. Let me reflect on what all of this means to me in a greater scope. It's a great month for journaling. It's a great month for reflection. It's a great month for thinking through, like, if this is a new business or a new way of going out into the world and showing up, this might be a good time to write like your mission statement, or like affirmations that really help you to describe what you want to embody as you move forward. So use it as such. It's definitely a nice summer month. Use as much of it as possible to kind of give yourself some slack and do some self-care and some reconnection in every way that feels good and fulfilling to you. So it's been an honor and a pleasure to read for you this month, Cancer. I wish you all the best. You can learn more about me, my live online Reiki certification courses, or schedule your one-on-one distance healing or tarot reading with me at learnreikiphiladelphia.com, which is linked in the description. I'd love to see you again next month, so definitely hit the subscribe button with your notifications on so you don't miss an opportunity to see your August cards as soon as they're available. Definitely check out the Sun, Moon, and Rising cards, the videos for all three. If you happen to know all three, that will give you even more insight into your month ahead. You are on a path for amazing things. Cut yourself some slack this month, and I'll see you in August. Take care and be well, Cancer.